Right, here we are again. Gorgeous day in Wellington, just at the ferry terminal, about to head down and do the Rainbow Molesworth loop over about four and a half days. Weather's looking good, yay, but it is very warm at the moment. But yeah, looking to complete the iconic loop with my riding buddy Nick. Where is he? Over there, sitting down. And off we go for some more adventures. So, right, we're underway. Let's go to Picton. It's about 7:30. It's a pleasant night. Looking good. First couple of climbs out the way. Bird song and Serenity. Just on Queen Charlotte Drive. Making our way to Havelock. Alright, how's that for a backdrop? Coming to the end of, we'll call it day zero because we're really just setting up. It's about 10 to 9. 25k. 5 to go to Havelock. Morning. Right, big day today over Mangatapu Saddle. It's a bit cooler today, it's only about 13 degrees. A bit overcast, but good riding conditions. Yeah, slept alright last night. Cheated last night. Got a backpacker's room. Into it. Shit's about to get real. We're on our way up the Mangatapu. 7k climb, 7.5.
Bloody YouTubers, wankers!
That's Nick. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Over halfway now. But she's a hot one. Made it to the top of Mangatapu Saddle. Harder than it should have been. Very hot and humid. Soaked all our gear, hence why I changed the clothes at the top so they don't get cold going down. But I guess when you look at the views, all worth it. Downhill now. Richmond, Great Taste Trail, making good time. Let's see how far we can get today. No bull. McFly, you chicken! Buck, 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 buck. Checking in, just over 100k. Just come through Wakefield on the Great Taste Rail Trail still. Yeah. Heading through to Belgrove. Trying to make it St Arnaud tonight. We'll see how we go. Oh, long day. 135 on the clock. Hopefully it's all downhill now to St Arnaud. But looking forward for some food.
Time heals the moment, but our hearts were frozen, don't disappear.
Morning all, day 3, leaving T Total campsite, heading back into St Arnaud.
Fucking YouTubers!
And then down to Tennyson Lake or Hanmer, we'll see how we go. Got a couple of passes to get over today. It's a bit cool, but sun's not out yet. But we've got a little bit of a headwind back into St Arnaud by the looks of it, but we'll update on the day as we get along.
I wish we could find the space, a great escape, where we could finally break the mold. If it's us that we wanted, we're happy after the fall. And I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all.
Started day 3, ended up doing quite a big day yesterday. I think we did 155 down to St Arnaud, managed to find a campsite. Legs are a bit tired this morning with all that climbing. I think we did about 2,400, but just take it easy for the first part and then we'll be away through the Rainbow Road.
For the rest of my life, just know that I'll give you love you never.
I feel like someone's watching us from the river. Could it be orcs?
In a hole in our racing hearts, I wish we could find the space, a great escape, where we could finally break the mold. If it's us that we wanted, we're happy after the fall. And I don't wanna change it.
Alright, about 4k away from Rainbow Station. Been climbing most of the morning. Up at about 780 metres elevation. And there's the pass we're going through in the distance. We're at the highest point, and then we drop down to Lake Tennyson all the way through to Hanmer, which is basically losing all that elevation, so we can climb it all again tomorrow. Rain clouds. That's where we're heading, in through the hills. Got a rain cloud in this distance.
Dark rain clouds.
I've got the power! Right, just like that, through the Rainbow Road, up through the valley, as you can see. Epic. And we are now entering Molesworth Station. Another hot day, we're going mad. Nick's talking to the cows. Right, just climbed up Island Saddle at elevation 1370 metres. And that's where we climbed up, down the valley. changed. I've been battling headwind for about 3 hours. Rain on the horizon finally. Hard slog into the wind, but we're downward straight, Hanmer Springs, 8k. And we've avoided the rain, a couple of spits, but it's getting quite damp. Temperatures dropped from 32 high, it's now 13 degrees, so it is a bit cooler. I have to put tops on for going down into Hanmer, but we've got one last climb, 2.7k, 100 metres, and then we're done. And like that, we're in the clouds. Morning, day 4, just leaving Hanmer Pine Holiday Camp that we stayed at last night. Got a bit of a climb out of Hanmer, as you can see. Nick's already up the road. It's going to be a hot one today, about 29. Going through halfway through Molesworth station tonight, and got a little cottage, and then through the day we'll see how we go, but hopefully we can find some water en route. Over and out. So we're going up there. See you, mate. See, pedal power, you never stall it. Right, it's where we came from yesterday. And today we're going that way. Bit of a tough climb, as I said before. But we're on our way onto the Molesworth station. Any liquid on board. We'll see how we get along. It's going to be a hot one. Dusty. We've got about 130k today, I think. We'll see how we go. Warm shower at the end, hopefully. Well, this looks like. Day in the valley. It's rather warm, scenery's epic. I've just filled up the water bottles at the river. It is, well, it says on the gun 40 degrees, but it's hot, but I'm not quite sure that that's right. I can see 50 miles and miles.
Yeah, I was trying to remember when this bit came up.
Time heals the moment, but our hearts were frozen, don't disappear. You escape from I know
that's where we're going, in there.
What isn't working the way that we found it when we were too young to love?
Oh god.
Our attention is running 5 seconds, it's burning a hole in our
Toast!
I wish we could find this space again.
Well, we're still going. Another 15 or so K. Supposed to be downhill, but Awatere Valley, anything but downhill. Every downhill is a little climb, a little pinch. Getting harder and harder to turn the pedals. But I guess the views make up for it.
And I don't wanna change it all. Life being till the end. Tell me stories that I've heard 1,001 times before. I bet. Let me fall into your eyes all over again. I'll be right here for the rest of my life. Just know that I'll give you love you never want to share tonight. Tonight.
Alright, this looks like our accommodation for the night. And a bad view.
Our attention is running 5 seconds, is burning a hole in our racing hearts. I wish we could find this space.
Hello, horses.
Morning.
Hello.
Troll.
Just like check your stuff out, check your helmet, check your food.
So where are we going?
Right, last day today. Heading right through to Picton. About 100k I think. From where we stayed last night, Camden Cookhouse. High country accommodation. Got some climbs straight out of the bat. Again, down the valley. So we should see some pavement today. First time for a couple of days. About 40k of gravel left I think. And then once we get to Bledam, we should along State Highway 1 into Picton. An epic adventure. Certainly not easy, but that's what it's all about. Having a bit of fun and seeing parts of New Zealand that some people take for granted and some people may never see. And we're all doing it on pedal power. Push home up to Picton, back in suburbia, some cycle paths, had some lunch at Blenheim, caught up with nephew, caught up with his mate. Plenty of time to get through for ferry. We'll probably end up soaking our feet in the sea and capping off a great long weekend. Alright, hopefully you can avoid State Highway 1 on the new Well Trail. Might be a relaxed way to finish 500 odd K. Seems the bike path doesn't go all the way to Picton to be built. So about a time on State Highway 1 structure. Seems they're doing the trail in parts. There's a bit more. Much nicer than being on the road. And like that, mission done, mission accomplished. into Picton, a couple of hours for the ferry. Not a bad place to find a tree, had a milkshake and an ice cream. Now we'll go and find a tree. Like that, it's over. Had a quick baby white shower, got changed, ready to jump on the ferry. Rigs are all ready to go. It is 34 degrees here at the moment, so it is a stinker. Boarding in about 30 minutes. Great, epic, and good way to spend a long weekend. Right, over and out until the next crazy adventure.